Did I just call? I was asking. The police came. Can I get some information on why the police came and intervened in me getting housing when I stayed there?
It's not 9 o'clock, ma'am. Yes, you just called, and I told you they will be more than happy to help you at 9 o'clock.
Okay, I apologize. I didn't know if because it happened at the Dallas location too, so I'm not sure.
Yes.
The security came to intervene in my services there. Okay,
But
thank
they will
you.
be more than happy to help you, ma'am.
Okay, I'll call back at 9. Thank you.
Thank you. Be blessed.
You too. Not quite sure who to address this to. I've talked to someone and I tried to get answers to why police came and intervened in me getting housing at the Tyler Salvation Army, and the housing was denied in Dallas too.
Why they did what? I'm sorry.
Okay, the police came and intervened, interrupted me getting housing. That was Tyler Salvation Army was playing games with me getting housing for a while. And then when she finally said she was going to give me the information, police showed up from nowhere. Like I was getting surveillance at the shelter. And gave me a criminal trespass and forced me to leave. So I'm trying to see why the shelter would allow police to come and intervene and be getting services there, and why I was denied services at this shelter like all the other shelters I've been to. Housing services and multiple other services were denied. I want to know if police had if police were doing something inappropriate to have these places deny me services. I'm sorry?
What day? What day?
It was, I believe it was March 17th. 2019.
March 17th of 2019?
Right.
What's your name, ma'am?
It's Keyana, Keyana, last name Clark, Clark.
Your date of birth. So if we get called out for someone, either disturbance or if they want someone criminally trespass, we just come out there and do it. So it looks like someone called us to do it. So the officer was told to go out there for a call.
No, because I think that people are scheming. I think the police department is scheming to have these organizations deny me services. Why would they call the police to interrupt me getting housing? Did the police have to have told them to do that?
No, ma'am, they call us all the time to get people criminally trespassed.
Oh, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to report. It happened in another location too. I have an abuser that's controlling. I don't understand why the police department will give me a criminal trespass from the police department in my crisis. Can you have someone call me back? I did a complaint. I want to know. I want to get to the bottom of these things because it's like the police department in Tyler was sabotaging my life. And when I reported that caseworker that was abusive, that called me multiple times a day and was saying inappropriate things and covering for child abuse, and denying me services and, advocacy for the situation I was experiencing, why he would give me a criminal trespass when she got caught in the lie instead of investigating it. So I want to be able to do a complaint on that party that did that because he was breaking the law, tampering with evidence. He had evidence that this lady was harassing me and potentially not even a real CPS worker. She didn't have an office. She said it was a mobile office before COVID. She told me she had a state-issued cell phone. I told this to the police. I said that this woman is calling me too much, harassing me. I don't really think she's a CPS worker, but he covered for it.
Okay, which one are you talking about? You're talking about Salvation Army first. So what are you talking about?
And then I got a criminal trespass from the police department, reporting crimes.
I think I've talked to you before. This was like a few months ago. I think I talked to you. Did a sergeant call you?
I need one to call because we need to get to the bottom of why they came in and interrupted me at getting housing, because it's happened at every other organization that I've been to, why someone felt it was so imperative that I don't have housing in my crisis, getting violated by the police department and multiple other people.
No. If it's about the Salvation Army, if you want, you can even get a copy of.
Oh no, I'm being misunderstood. I'm misunderstood. A caseworker that claims that she was a CPS caseworker called me multiple times a day and was abusive and harassed me, telling me I was going to lose my daughter and all kinds of other chaos, and using words and verbiage that she should not have been as a CPS worker. I went to the police department because it was highly inappropriate, and I could not believe a CPS worker would talk to me in this manner.
Did you talk to the CPS, like whoever's over
I'm talking to the police department to see why they covered for that and gave me a criminal trespass to cover for tamper with evidence. That's why I'm calling the police department.
If they want them to criminally trespass, the officer can do it.
Once again, ma'am, I think the police department came on their own. I think that they're putting these businesses up to violating me. That's what I'm trying to get evidence of. So if whoever called out, this woman told me she was going to get papers for housing that they had denied me months. People had moved into apartments, moved on with their life, and I still was struggling to get any kind of service from them. But anyway, so here's the bottom line. Why would the police not investigate why the shelter put me out for wanting services? And I got a criminal trespass.
I mean, we don't have any dealings with the Salvation Army and who they...
If conspiracy to violate civil rights is a crime, to conspire to violate someone's civil rights, why would they deny me investigation for that? Multiple different businesses and entities all over deny me services. Why won't they investigate why I'm getting blacklisted from services? That is criminal. Conspiracy to violate civil rights is a crime. You there?
Yes, ma'am. So what exactly are you needing right now?
I don't, this is law enforcement. I get that a lot across the board. I don't know why you would deny me the education on my rights. Conspiracy to violate civil rights is a crime, so I would need law enforcement. And to know why this officer, instead of following protocol and investigating this party, calling me, harassing me, claiming she was CPS, why he covered for it and gave me a criminal trespass when I was already in a crisis and feared my life, my safety. I need police, and I don't know why, he would feel it to deem it to where I got a criminal trespass and I can't report all the crimes that was happening to me. It was so many on a routine basis.
Are you talking about the CT from the police department, or are you talking about the CT from the Salvation Army?
Both, ma'am. I'm trying to show a pattern of people abusing power to violate me and get information on why they would do that.
I need you to let me talk, okay? So what exactly are you needing me to do? Are you wanting a copy of this report, or are you wanting to talk? Because this looks like...
Well, I don't know if this is really the authentic people, because if you're a police officer, you should know what to do when police are breaking the law and giving somebody a criminal trespass to tamper with evidence so they can't make reports of their abuse. You should be able to have education on how to protect citizens and not cover for criminal activity. So I'm not quite sure who I'm talking to, because I thought that you could give me answers on solutions. It's inappropriate for someone to abuse power when someone's in a crisis to come intervene and then get advocacy and support to get away from their abuse.
Okay, Sam.
So if a police is just so corrupt that they just go in and have the businesses violate me and then want to investigate themselves, a party should not be abusing power at Family Place and at the whole police department. So now what do we do to build off that, to get that person the consequences that they should get for coming in to intervene and be getting help from their abuse? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Are you going to let me speak?
Are you gaslighting me, ma'am?
Ma'am, I'm not an officer. So I just want to make that clear, because you're saying you're talking to an officer. You're talking to a dispatcher. And, I mean, I can get you over to Sergeant Bowman. He's over there.
Yeah, I left a message for him already. Can you have him call me back? Because I want to get to the bottom of why it was appropriate for someone to give me a criminal trespass from a police department when I had so many crimes happening to me consistently. And why, when I went into the DA in Tyler and I tried to get advocacy with an attorney, police removed me from... You need to know, ma'am, the pattern. Why police, when I went to the DA in Tyler and all of that and tried to get assistance after that happened and get an attorney, why the police made me leave. Why would they not want me to get an attorney in so many different locations?
Okay, I don't have the answer for you, so let me get you over.
Okay, that's what I want to speak with. Ma'am.
Sorry, Brian Bowman is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, this is Kiana Clark. I did a complaint on inappropriate behavior from the police department. Can you please give me a call back? I have questions on exactly what I need to do to get some actions for these police that abuse their power to keep me in an abusive situation. my contact number.